ball here?
I found an old driver that I had back there. Don't know whether they've ever hit it or not. It looks awful looking down at it to me, but that's what I'll use off the first tee. I'll hit. If I reach the fairway, I'll be just delighted.
Ladies and gentlemen, your official opening tee shot by Jack Nicklaus himself.
Hello there. Welcome to Panther National. We're here on the driving range. We are just waiting for Justin Thomas, course co-designer, to show up. He's got a bunch of cool professional golf friends that are going to show up. Jack Nicklaus allegedly will be here. Even heard there might be a guy jumping from the sky. I'll believe that when I see it. But it's a great day to be in Florida. First private club opening in 22 years in Palm Beach County. And it doesn't look like most Florida golf, so I'm excited to kind of check that out, explore the course, see some famous golfers, have a day.
Yeah, and then like I said, I've got Bob.
Hi,
yeah,
Dustin.
So. Long time no see.
Did they tell you what you're doing with us?
Not really. Basically, we just want you to warm up with it.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
And slept till 11:30 yesterday, sick. And I woke up at 4 today.
Oh no. So, where are we right now? What are we doing?
We are at Panther National. Yeah, the grand opening. It's been I don't want to say a long time coming, but it's a cool process. Kind of hard to believe that we're here today for this day.
Is this something you always knew that you wanted to do?
For me personally, I generally look at it as it's a post-career kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this was an unbelievable opportunity with obviously one of the best of all time in a place that's 30 minutes from my house.
Right.
So, it was a no-brainer, to say the least. The 7th hole here at Panther National. It's a cool par 5. I think this was like one of the last holes really that was finished. But I don't know. I think it's a pretty hole. What's the
580 from back here?
Yeah. I got wind pumping off the left. Just pretty much try to get it come down on that tree in the distance.
Okay.
Start something at that left bunker and just let the wind bleed it off. Oh, we're good.
There's a little grass over there.
Grass. That's what happens when I'm a part of a golf course to make the landing area is very big for me.
Yeah. All right. Did you help? Did you have influence on designing this hole?
I would say. I mean, I think it's cool when Jack kind of sees something and he's almost trying to figure out what to do. Watching him, he just gets a blank piece of paper and he kind of starts drawing and, I don't like this, or maybe we'll do this. And I just remember we sat up here for a while because I had the tee shot and like everything. It was just getting the green complex. And I think before the bunkers were a little too close, so kind of moved them away back behind the green to give almost a little bit of like a bailout area because this is a par 5.
Yeah.
But the green is very, very small, so it's tough.
All right. What do you got here? 220?
Yeah, a little over 220. But I mean, this is not one I'm trying to hit close by any means. Just trying to kind of get it short right of the green.
All right.
Kind of aim it at that right edge. Ooh, see, that's why you aim there. So if you pull it, just right at it.
It could get really good.
And then you have a putt it.
Oh! What club was that?
That was 4-iron. That's why you aim away from the pins, because sometimes you can get away with a miss like that.
Easy birdie. We'll give you that one.
Giving myself that one.
Yeah.
I can finally, for the first time, say it's partially my course, so I don't have to put that.
You're under par. I think the first hole played at Panther National on opening day. 1 under. Career.
Does it.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
Did you find a piece of property like this in South Florida? Well, obviously we didn't find it, created it. But that's what people are going to say. And you're going to get that from a lot of people. They're going to say, boy, it looks so natural, what she does.
And I said at the very beginning to Jack Nicklaus, if you become my designer, you have to accept that I want to build something that looks like a 1,000 years old uni style should be here. And I want to create a lot of landforms, and I also want to create a pure natural experience. And he agreed to that. He told me it cost you a lot of money to do that. In Florida, we had to move a lot of dirt and sand, especially.
JT put on his player's cap and he's like, all right, Jack, I don't like this because this is what's going to happen, blah, 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 as a player. And that was very cool. And for those of you who have never seen a golf course under construction, it's so hard to see what's going on. And that's what I was so impressed by JT is, second time he'd been out on site, seeing it in the dirt, and he knew exactly what was going on.
Played one round this year. Yep, and I played that in February, and the last golf ball I hit was my tee shot at the Masters.
That's pretty cool. Jack Nicklaus. Like, are you looking at the ball at impact?
I can't tell you what's happening at impact. I'd probably say that's more accurate than keeping your head down because, look, obviously when you start out, most people want to look where the hell's the ball, right? Yeah. And then they end up missing it. So like, make sure you hit the ball, but once you kind of get going, for me, having my head go helps me to rotate through the ball, which helps with speed and the ball going long and all that stuff. So keeping your head down is actually going to restrict all the rotation. Like if you think of like David Duval, Annika Sorenstam, they're at heads like here when they get to impact. So everything's opening up and clearing. And it's not something I've really ever thought of. It just kind of happens naturally. So if I'm doing any like drills, I'm through the ball. Yeah, the whole body kind of follows where the eyes go. So
You're not something.
no.
What kind of shoes are those, Morgan?
They're called Vivo Barefoot. Vivo Barefoot, yeah.
Barefoot.
Yeah.
So is that the idea? Is sort of like you're barefoot, but a little more?
Yeah, so it's bigger toe box. It's like when I'm at home, like I literally never wear shoes.
Yeah.
And I used to wear FootJoy Icons like my whole career.
Yeah.
And when I came back from like all the shit I've been doing in Costa Rica, like I couldn't even get my foot in there.
Really?
So I had to like completely.
So your feet widen?
Yeah.
As a result of being barefoot all the time?
Yeah, just like your toes get to open up and connect with the ground.
That's fascinating.
It's really amazing.
And so does it change your golf swing at all?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I've always had like a lack of connection with the ground. I'm more like upper body and my lower body's quiet. So now I can feel the ground more, do more athletics.
Yeah.
But these aren't golf shoes.
They're not golf shoes.
They're hiking shoes.
How do you spell your first name?
Got the last name right. I would have lost a bet there. I thought I was gonna say, poor spelling on the last name, but
It's always tricky when it's you next to Scotty. Scheffler and Schauffele.
people will call me Scotty all year. I didn't even correct them.
Really?
Number one player in the world.
Scotty Schauffele?
I'll take it. I think it's funny. I'm like a foot shorter than him. How they call me Scotty.
Yeah, you guys could not really.
Not
he's more different.
He said he was coming out of church one time, and someone said, "Hey, what's up, Xander?" to him. Yeah. That was in Texas too. I got some reach, man.
Yeah.
A lot more than I thought.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. I knew this guy had dropped in the other day, like 2 days ago. Oh my gosh.
Your favorite hole, Jack? I don't know. Do you pick favorites?
No, I like 1, 2's good, 3's, I like 3 of them, 4's good, 5's fun home. I like them all.